For more, let's welcome in retired General Wesley Clark, former NATO Supreme Allied Commander in Europe. General Clark, thank you so much for joining us this Sunday evening.
Thanks, Alex.
Let's talk about these Houthi strikes. They're the first major military action of Trump's second term in office, but it is a continuation in a series of U.S.-led strikes against the Houthis going back over a year. Just yesterday, we saw the president call the attack spearheaded by Biden weak. Do you think these latest rocket attacks will have more impact than others so far?
Well, I hope so, because I don't think it is a continuation, actually. The efforts of the Biden administration were sort of tit for tat. It's, you're going to strike a ship, okay, we'll run to the White House, the White House will decide, okay, you can strike 2 targets, and we would strike 2 targets, something like this. In this case, it seems as though the Central Command commander has been given a mission, which is to take out the Houthis, and don't spare the Iranian support that's there. That means taking out the ship, the Iranian ships that are resupplying and so forth, and maybe the port facilities, et cetera. And so this is a campaign with an entirely different intent. And both Secretary of State and the National Security Advisor said that.
Yeah, it's interesting that you brought up the potential that Iran might also be hit, considering they are the major backers of the Houthi rebels. What kind of targets might be hit when it comes to those inside targets inside Yemen? And do you foresee that this actually leading to a broader conflict in the region?
I don't think it'll lead into a broader conflict if the United States is firm and continues to conduct this campaign in such a way that it denies the Houthis the ability to respond. So previously, if we struck and then we waited, they examined. They said, how do the Americans find us? What signal did we give? How can we do it better the next time? Let's stop that tit for tat. So you go in hard. That's what we did the first time. You assess. You go back in. You assess. You go back in. You go back in and again until they cry uncle. It's the only way to do it. You can't bargain with these people. It's not about deterrence. It's denying them the ability to conduct the strikes that they've been conducting.
General Clark, I want to ask you about another ongoing conflict. We know National Security Advisor Mike Waltz today did not rule out the possibility of Ukraine needing to cede territory in order to end that war with Russia. Given that Ukraine has already said on the record that option is a non-starter, how can this ceasefire actually move forward?
I think it's a really tough problem, Alex. Putin's playing a game with our president. And the game is, I'm going to stall, I'm going to take some land, I'm going to raise some more conditions. This is a typical, we've seen this in the negotiations to try to end the war in Korea in 1951 through 53. We saw it in the negotiations to end the war in Vietnam, 1968 through 1973. It's talk, talk, fight, fight, talk, talk, fight, fight. It's to get the leaders of the United States committed to saying, oh, we've got to do this. And then it makes us feel bad if the ceasefire or the solution doesn't appear. In reality, this war could stop immediately. All Putin has to do is stop fighting. Just call a ceasefire unilaterally. It'll be over.
It's interesting you said that, because Ukrainian President Zelensky seems to agree with you. He thinks that these discussions are just a stalling tactic that Putin is using, and that he really has no intention to sign. We do know recent reporting shows that President Trump and President Putin are scheduled to have a phone call at some point this week. What do you expect President Trump to say to Putin at this moment to move this forward?
You know, if I were writing the talking points for President Trump, I would say this, Mr. President, you're not going to win. You're not going to get more terrain. You're going to have to pay the price for aggression. Now, you can pay the price now, or you can pay it later. And if you pay it later, it'll be a steeper price.
General Clark, let's get your feedback on one final point, something that we've been talking about all weekend long, which was the president actually invoking the centuries-old law, the Alien Enemies Act. It comes all the way back to 1798, and he's using it to target violent gangs for deportation. A judge quickly halted that order, but obviously this is a wartime law, although, again, centuries old. So as a retired Army general, do you believe this law actually applies to the deportations that they're using it for?
Not a legal expert. Doesn't seem like it's necessary. ICE has already identified these people. Let's go get them. They shouldn't be here, but I don't think you have to invoke this law to do it. I think this is more of a showmanship.
Yeah, they're definitely using every single tool in the tool belt. That's retired General Wesley Clark. Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.